Excuse me. Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Good morning. It's early here Monday morning. My son's going back to school, so I got up to make him breakfast. And I thought, you know what? I get asked this recipe all the time on Instagram, and I don't think I've ever filmed it. It is a basic, easy peasy recipe, or method actually. It's not really a recipe, it's a really a method. And I don't think I've had a video on it. If I do, I don't remember. And a little early to be thinking. So I thought I'd share it with you this morning because I'm up and why not? It's my pancake muffins, pancake bites, whatever you want to call them. Now I do these, and I've talked about it a million times here as well. I do these a million different ways, and there's a million different ways you can do them, and that's what makes them amazing because you can change them up depending on your mood. You know, you change the extracts, you change the spices, you change the pancake mix. You heard me, you change the pancake mix. Because as you know, Dee is a hoarder of pancake mix. Yes, if Kodiak comes out with a new flavor, Dee has to have it. I think I have 7 different flavors. You know what? I apologize for that, but I don't, because you know what? It keeps it new, it keeps it fun, it keeps it different. And I feel like I am enjoying every bit of it, and you should you. But be aware that different flavors of Kodiak has different points. The chocolate, the pumpkin, the the strawberry, the almond poppy seed, which is my favorite, are all different. But the one thing they do have in common is I use the same amount of each. Now they'll say a serving size is a half a cup. Not the way I do it. I do a 1/3 cup, so it shaves off a point or two. Now the plain pancake mix I've been enjoying, and if you watch me, you know what I'm going to say, the Trader Joe's. Best priced, and to me, best tasting. Truly, it's just my obsession. So if I'm going, I don't normally buy plain Kodiak anymore, though it is a little bit different than this. It's more earthy and oaty sometimes, but this is just a great alternative to pancake mix that your family has. So go to Trader Joe's, pick this up, and let me know and say, hey Dee, you're right, it was really good. And it was really inexpensive because the Birch Benders Kodiaks are a little bit pricey unless you get them on sale. How often do we find a sale? Not often. So let me bring you down and we're gonna get started. I'm just making a chai pancake bite this morning. I was gonna go with anise and I decided to go with chai. Don't know why, I don't know. And we may glaze them. I haven't decided yet. Yes, you heard me, glaze. Stay tuned for that because just because you're on WW and a healthy lifestyle doesn't mean you don't get to have fun, delicious food. All right, let's get started. In my bowl, I already have my 1/3 cup of the Trader Joe's protein pancake mix. Now, I think it's a decent amount personally, but that's my opinion. So I'm going to put in my chai spices, which are, again, yours could be different. Cinnamon, and you put in the amount that you like and how much cinnamon and cardamom and ginger you like. It's all, I think everybody has a different like of something, and I just kind of just look at it and throw it in. You know, and I have my 1/2 teaspoon, so it's probably like almost 1/2 teaspoon, not quite. And I do not like a lot of ginger, so it's a little bit of a shake. That's it. Salt. We want a full teaspoon of baking powder. Even though there's baking powder in this, it can't hurt to have a little extra. So it's a full teaspoon. And I'm throwing in buttery cinnamon roll because, you know, I just feel like it. And a glug of vanilla. I'm using my homemade vanilla extract that I did a few videos. Well, actually it was like back in February. Who am I kidding? Well, I'm going to wait. Let's put the milk in first, then we'll add that. Now it's equal amounts of milk, so I'm using the creamy cashew. A 1/3 cup is 0 points. See, creamy cashew still. It's my milk of choice. If you don't know that, then you're not watching my channel enough. 1 egg. Again, that's not in the directions. That's how I make it because for being on blue, I don't have to count that. So I definitely think it blows it up and gives you a more denser pancake. Let's just measure this. That was a heaping 1/2 teaspoon. And the buttery cinnamon roll. Just a little glug All right, you just whisk this all. Try not to get a mess like I do. I guess I could have gotten a bigger bowl. That would have been good. This is the one I always use. Oh, no, it's not. I always use the other one. This is one I wanted you guys to see. That's why I use the clear one. Yeah. I don't know why it seems weird. I'm not awake yet. It's too early for D. He doesn't get up till another hour and a half. Yes, you heard my thing on sleep. I love to sleep. Now, one thing about, for me, I like to let this mix sit for a few minutes. I do that with my donuts and my pancakes, my waffles. I just think it settles a little bit and it just gets a little bit thicker. You don't have to do that if you're really hungry. You just get to cooking. But I like to let it sit for 5 minutes. And then I could go about my business, getting my pan ready, take a trip to check on the dog. So we're gonna let that sit. I'll come back and we're gonna fill up our muffin tin. 12 mini muffin tin, that is. Okay, no voice this morning. Good Lord, I guess I'm up way too early. So we have our 12 mini muffin pan, which I have lined with silicone liners. I love these liners. I have them listed below in my Amazon store. I think they're like $8 or $10 and you reuse them and the muffins you'll see will pull out like nobody's business, because I don't know about you, but I want all my muffin. I don't want to leave anything in the muffin liner. I've actually licked the muffin liners, but that's a whole other video. So I spray them anyway because you just don't know. Plus with stuff like Weight Watchers, there's no fat in here. So you need a little bit of something, something. I use a regular tablespoon and I just start filling. This should just make 12. Sometimes, I don't know, it goes a little bit above 12, but 12 muffins for 3 smart points until you've done something else to them. And yes, we're going to add a little bit of nuts. You don't have to add the nuts, but you know, some days you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. That was cheesy. That was incredibly cheesy, Denise. Again, I'm tired. Can you tell? But again, you change these up any way you want. Like I said, one day you feel like almond poppy seed. One day you feel like the pumpkin. You feel like chocolate. You feel like, I make one with anise and cardamom. It tastes like a pizzelle. So yeah, I know a lot of people aren't big anise people. Because when I post it, be like, well, I like the idea, but I don't like anise. I get that. And remember, with anise, is one of those spices that you can't use a lot of it. I use a very minimal drip. Look at that. Can we have gotten any better than this? Don't think so. Score 1 for D. And I'm going to put a little extra Flavor God buttery cinnamon roll because, you know, you just can. And I'm going to use some pecan pieces that I got from nutstop.com. And if you haven't, I think you watch my videos enough to know that there is a coupon in my description box below. You can get, I think, 10% off at Nutstop. Their prices are amazing. I'm just going to put just a few little shads, not even anything to speak of. I will add a point for all of it, but really, I'm being generous. I mean, I'm not. So these will be 4 smart points because we add a little bit of pecans. And Nutstop has really, like I said, incredible prices on their nuts, dried fruits, candies. And they have a lot of good WW stuff like flax seeds, chia seeds, oat flour, like walnut flour, beans, brown rice. They have a lot of, you know, I have to say, they're really nice. They sent me some things out to try and to see if I wanted to partner with them. And, you know, I'm so far liking everything I've tried. But let's get these in the oven. These are going to bake at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. That's all they'll need. I will test it with a toothpick, but 9 times out of 10, 10 minutes is what it needs. We're going to come back and I'm going to show you how easily they pop out of these bad boys, because if you're like me and we have these at least once a week, maybe twice some weeks, make them for my family. I love the liners. I have them in the regular muffins and the mini muffins because it's a lifesaver, and you're going to see why when we come back. Okay, they baked for exactly 10 minutes. That's all it takes. So I have them out. I just pulled them out. They're very, very hot. I won't lie. So what I do is I grab it and I just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Do a little pull and it pops right out. Look at that. Clean. Everything in my belly. That's why I love these. That's why I love these. Because, yeah, I want it all. See, look at that. Perfection. I'm going to pop these out and I'm going to make a glaze and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that when we come back. Okay, I have my bowl and here I have my powdered monk fruit. I think I'm using the Sucre Gold brand right now because they had sent me some when I won the contest. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I don't measure this because it's all these 0 points. So I'm just gonna put like a scoop, you know, give or take of how much I want. I need a spoon. That would help. Okay. And I have a little bit of almond milk. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there just to make a glaze. And again, the glaze could be as thick or as thin as you like. It's your glaze. There we go. You don't have to do this. You can dunk these in syrup. Be perfectly good. You can actually glaze these and still dunk them in syrup because it won't cost you anything. So what I do is I grab my little and I just give her a dunk. And then you put it all over it. It doesn't matter. Look at that. So yeah, this added no points, but a lot of decadence and a little bit of sweetness. Again, totally optional. You don't need to do this. You could just, like I said, just dunk them in your syrup. Or you can even go like this if you wanted. Just go like that. These are yours. Have fun with your food. Because, you know, just because we're on a healthy lifestyle journey doesn't mean we can't have fun food. Look at that. Voila. How phenomenal does that look? I know, you want to reach to the screen and grab one. I totally get it. Totally. Because I want to reach through and grab one while I'm still talking, but I won't. Delish, delish, delish. Like I said, you can change these up with extracts and spices. Do plain cinnamon, little vanilla. My favorite is the anise with the cardamom. They taste very light on the anise, of course. They taste like a pizzelle. The house usually smells insane. I'm not lying, seriously. So let me know if you make these. And like I said, easy peasy lemon squeezy, as we say in school. Go make these. 3 smart points for this plate. 4, because I put nuts, but I don't always put nuts. 4 smart points for all this. Satiating and delish. Go out, make them. Have a great day. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell. Let you know when I upload and when I go live. If you enjoy these videos, give them a thumbs up. Tell me if you've made them. I want to hear. And tell me what flavor you put in yours. Have a great day. We will dish another day. I'm going to go eat this.